What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys. Well, let's do a market watch. Before I begin today's market watch, I just want to say, guys, I think that we're going to be seeing a lot of changes and a lot of money move really fast on the market. I mean, back at these previous market watches this past week has shown me, and I guess everybody else, that the market just constantly goes forward. Value constantly skyrockets, whether it's competitive cards, whether it's collector cards, the market just doesn't care. And anyone out there watching these videos going, hey, V, what do I do? Do I go for the competitive cards? Do I go for the collector's cards? Well, the answer is always up to you. I mean, the V does what V wants to do, okay? If I want to get a collector's card today, I'm going to. If I want to go ahead and turn around and then buy cards from my competitive deck, max rarity, I'm going to. This is what V does. What do you guys do? Are you V? Listen, Paisanos, the market is going wild, and we're seeing cards like Invocation, which at one point hit a market price of $93, holding an $87 price point. That's for the ultimate rare, by the way. You got the Fusion of Forces with a $50 market price, almost $51, holding a roughly $45 price point. And then you got the Invocation at the Shards of a Hollow, super rare, $36 market price, and people are like, you know what, I'll pay $38 and pick it up right now, and that's the current price point of the card. Well, here's the thing to anyone out there who's looking to play Invoke Shadows. How do you think this deck's gonna do when we get Duel Overload? I mean, think about it. We're getting a lot of good cards that are gonna be fitting in Shadows. Will Shadows have room for Invoked? Now, if you answered yes, here's my other question to you. Look at Invocation Ultimate Rare. You're holding an $87 card. You know that? Are you gonna continue to hold this card? Or are you gonna sell it, put it either right in your bank account or TCG Player store credit, and then turn around and go, okay, let's get ready for Duel Overload. Let's get ready to get cards for Shadows that will work with Shadows. It's very important. And I feel a lot of people are just going to be holding Invocation, going down with the ship. And this card originally had a price point of roughly around $25. And I would not be surprised to see this card go down in value. So once again, let's ask the question, what kind of player are you? Are you going to lose value holding these cards, knowing almost confidently, in my opinion, that Invoke might not even fit in Shadows, especially in Master Rule 5, which is a month away, roughly? Are you going to be doing that? Or are you going to be taking a step back, breathing and going, when do I need Invocation? What events am I going to that's going to merit me needing Invocation in my deck? Because this is value that's going to be going down. This is non-negotiable. Real quickly, guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, join in, Paisano, hit the like button, and comment down below. Up next, guys, we have TG Hyper Librarian. Get ready for Master Rule 5, because this is probably going to be one of the cards featured in it. This card has to be hit by the ban list. If it is not hit by the ban list, this is a really dumb card that can easily be abused in Master Rule 5. Basically, if you Synchro Summon, you get to draw a card. As many times as you do Synchro Summon, as many draws you get to do. That is absolutely ludicrous. Now look at TG Hyper Librarian coming out of Legend Collection 5Ds. You got the Secret Rare with a $9 market price. First year light you played, about $9. The Show and Jump Magazine promo, currently at $8. The value is roughly around 9 to 10. And then we have the return of Dual Super Rares, they're about $2. Then we have the OTS Commons. The Commons are roughly around $1 right now. I feel like with Master Rule 5, this card needs to be hitting the ban list. Like, we could talk about cards, and I might do a video coming up about cards that we need to hit so we can enter Master Rule 5 more confidently. Because cards like TG Hyper Librarian will only promote really bad plays, bad decks, just degenerate, spam synchro deck, and you sit there going, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. All right, game 2. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't think nobody else wants to deal with that whatsoever. The current meta we're in right now is relatively healthy, but it's going to change with Duel Overload, and then it's going to be changing with Master Rule 5, and then it's going to be changing with the new ban list, I should really say. And then it's going to be changing with the new OTS pack. Hopefully we get Ash Blossom Ultimate Rare finally, or maybe even Pot of Extravagance. Up next, guys, we have Steam Synchron. This is a rare at a Legend Collection 5Ds. Check your quarter boxes in your locals. $11 market price, but the card's roughly around $10 to $11 right now. Just, I don't know, random card I found. Thought you might want to know that. Steam Synchron, $10. Buy it for a quarter. And then we have TG1 the Magician. With Crystal Needle Fiber coming out, I think this is going to be one of the most hottest cards for it. Now, obviously, there's a lot of other choices, but I think TG1 Magician, in my opinion, is almost a staple card when Crystal Needle Fiber releases, or whatever, Halifax, whatever it's called. Look at the current market price of TG1 Magician Ultimate Rare. It holds $11 market price. Unlimited is about 15s, and if you want yourself a first edition version, that's a $22. Like, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. You could, if you hold Invocation, but you're not needing it, or you're holding it and you're playing Invocation Oath, but you're not playing in any events besides locals, why hold this? This is to me, this is declining value. I think One Magician is a better card to pick up. It's currently, if you want a first edition, $22. Now, once again, this is all speculation, of course. If you go to the bottom of my description, my videos, I always say this is all speculative. Nobody can always guarantee with 100% accuracy the market. But I will say, Paisanos, I think this is the card to grab. I think this is a card that you need to run to. And yeah, TG1 Magician has all the print things. It has a secret rare print thing. It has the ultra rare print thing. It's all over the place. But Ultimate Rare is always the best version. For $22 for a card that's still seeing played in OCG because of course I need a fiber. Yeah, this is probably a Steve. If I had to guess, this is the play here in the TCG. Now, once again, Basil Legends Ultra Rare, 10 cents. The Extreme Victory Ultra Rare, 40 cents. Legend Collection 5D Secret Rare, $1. And then Ultimate Rare, and that's when the prices just go crazy. Up next, guys, we have Radiant, the multi-dimension kaiju. This card has a $5 market price. Right now, you're looking at it to be roughly unlimited. For the Megaton version, about $6 to $7. And then for the first edition, and then if you want Radiant, the multi-dimensional kaiju, Dimension of Chaos, $4 market price. It's roughly around $7. This was probably going to get reprinted as super rare in the next OTS. If I had to guess, if I had to choose any card, kaiju-wise, to be a super rare in the OTS Tournament Pack 13, it would more than likely be Radiant. Almost no doubt in my mind. Something else that's very interesting. I think as you move into Master Rule 5, certain cards to shut your opponent down are going to be coming in right off the gate for the extra deck. And one of my favorite cards is going to be Ghost Reaper Winter Cherry. I love this card. You reveal Ghost Reaper Winter Cherry, you show your opponent a card, and you go, you have it, and he goes, yep, and then you get to look at his extra deck, see everything in his extra deck, and then grab those cards out. So this card, I think, is going to be one of the best mediators moving forward into Master Rule 5. Look at the current price point of the original Shining Victories Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries with a $2 market price. Unlimited copies is about $2.50. And if you want to go ahead and grab yourself a first edition version of this card, you're looking to pay about $5 to almost near $6 for the Secret Rare Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. This does have the alternate art printings and they're relatively cheap. The ultra rare versions that came out in the Advent calendar is 29 cents. The dual power version, the alternate art, is 10 cents. Is that alternate art? I don't know. Anyway, oh no, dual deficit, I'm sorry. It's all cents though. It's nothing crazy. The Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries from the 2017 Megaton is $1 as well. And that's really, really cheap for even that version. And then we move ahead into Trading. So I think we're going to see a lot of decks just have a lot of big bodies, and Trading might be a good card. I mean, look at this meta we're in right now. We're seeing Shadows play, well, some Shadows play Allure Darkness. I think they kind of pulled away a little more from the UDS version, but the UDS version ran Allure Darkness. Last format, we saw Thunder Dragons using Allure Darkness. And in this format, we might see Allure Darkness being used, but since we're playing a lot of big body decks, and if your deck isn't all dark monsters, you can use Trading. Now look at Trading's price point. The Secret Rare Trading copies are roughly around $8,000 the market price, and if you want to grab yourself an unlimited copy of the Secret Rare Trading, you're looking to pay roughly around $7. This is from the Legendary Collection Kaiba version. If you want a first edition version, that's where you're going to hit almost the extra $1. It'll be roughly around $8,000. The Secret Rare, once again, there's a lot of rarities of Trading. There's the Ultra Rare from Legendary Collection 4, that's about $4. There's a super rare version from Destiny Soldiers, that's about $3. High-end's $2 market price. You got rares and commons all day long. Even the commons though are going to be anywhere from $1 to $2 for the common versions of Trading. So just go ahead and grab your secret versions if you can. If not, grab the other copies and just put them to the side because this might see play in the future. Then we have the Grasslix Greena. This is really interesting. Card coming out of Raging Tempest, $6 market price. Lightning Play Unlimited, $8 to almost near $9. In fact, when you get to the first edition version, you're gonna be looking at $10 for the Grasslix Greena, the ban card. Now, hey, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think we'll get this card off the bans in a long time, especially with Master Rule 5. Yeah, when Master Rule 5, I think Konami's gonna have more locks than unlocks. Call it a hunch. But look at that Grasslix Greena. I think one day we can't see a meta in which this card will come off the ban. I will 100% agree with anybody on that. But as it stands right now, this card is not going to be coming off the ban list, and its current market price is dropped around $10. for the price point. Then we have Winwich Glass Bell, the Winwich engine basically, but the reason why this is so much money because it's the ultra version of Winwich Glass Bell. Market price is roughly around $5. Lightning plates roughly around $5. This also came common ranging 10, not ranging 10, sorry, in the OTS pack 8. But the common OTS pack 8 version of Winwich Glass Bell, it's about $3 as well. And then we have Zodiac Barrage coming out of Raging Tempest, original print, secret rare, $5 market price. Lightning plates roughly around 8 to 9, and if you want a first edition version, that's roughly around $10 for Zodiac Barrage. It's only going to go higher, by the way. This price, I feel like Zodiac Barrage will always go higher, being the fact that this card's original from the original set of Raging Tempest. We might see the Megaton version, which is also secret rare. That also might start getting bought out if it hasn't done it already. The Megaton version is roughly around $4 to $5, which and its market price is about $6. 41 prices. I wouldn't be surprised if the secret rare gets almost cleaned out and then the Megaton gets cleaned out as well. I really wouldn't. As we get near every ban list, I feel like this is gonna be one of those cards that are gonna be cleaned out naturally by Yu-Gi-Oh players getting ready for hype. Of maybe 1 or 2 cards come off the ban list and then selling it at a hype. And then we have Red Eyes Black Dragon, the anniversary pack version of this card. This card currently has a $29 market price, but when we look it over here and we try to grab a lightly played version, it's about $80 for a lightly played version of Red Eyes Black Dragon, the ultra rare, by the way, out of the anniversary pack. And then up next, guys, we have Red Eyes Fusion. So there's a rumor going around that the Dragon cards are going to be in Duel Overload, which is going to be pretty big and pretty important. And evidently, you can use Red Eyes Fusion with them, which is pretty good, I hear. Well, Clash of Rebellion's Red Eyes Fusion is holding a $14 price point, and already we see it unlimited at $17 for the super rare. If you want to grab the common from Legendary Duelist, the common's roughly around $2 to $3. But it's the market price of the actual price point. And if you want to grab the common at the Legendary Dragon decks, it's roughly around $2 as well, and it's being cleaned up off the market. That's kind of suspicious. Then we move ahead to Prohibit Snake. This card was using Salamangrates. Nevertheless, it's a good card overall. From Facility Gadgets, this card has a $1 market price. We're seeing it easily hit $1 to $2 with shipping. At one point, this card was like 15 cents. And in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch Facebook group, you can actually go ahead and see one guy who bought like, well, I'm gonna say 100 maybe, at like 15 cents, plus the 78-cent shipping. So if you sold all those for $1, pretty good investment, pretty good ROI, as they say. Okay, up next, guys, White Mare. Why is this card not being? I know, I always like to randomly grab a card that has not been reprinted and just look and go, all right, Konami, for real though. Like, why is this not reprinted? This card originally came out on Starstrike Blast. This card is $7 market price. Name and first edition copies are running near $9 for White Mare. You got White Mare, you got Swafrog. Like, there's so many cards that just need a reprint. This card's a lot of money, but nobody's really going out there and playing Skull Servant deck. But hey, for casuals, it is a fun card. So for casuals' sake, reprint this card so casuals can have a fun deck to play. That's it. That's simple. And then we have Duel Overload. I always like to at least mention Duel Overload for a little bit. And one thing I want to say about Duel Overload is I find it very interesting how Konami went to all the, well, some of the content creators and said, hey, listen, we're going to have you open packs of Duel Overload. You're going to record the content. And they're like, great. And they did it. And then Konami goes, you did it? Your video? Let me see the video. Good video. Don't upload it yet. And let's think about this for a second, Paisanos. Can we have a little heart-to-heart for like 2 seconds? I'll tell you how it works. You out there, Paisano, V over there, V over here, okay? You do a video on Duel Overload. You turn around and look at me and go, bet he wants to know some information. I bet he wants to know what's banned in Duel Overload. I mean, if they have a ban card, there's a good chance it'll be unbanned. Can we agree on that? So, with that said, you recorded a video, Konami says wait, and you go, oh yeah, sure, no problem. I don't know about you, but I should make this common question of the day now. I'm thinking about it. Would you tell anybody if there was cards in Duel Overload? Now, obviously, you can. I mean, you know, sure, you can tell people that. But would you use that information to buy into the market? Maybe buy a card before it goes up in value? Oof, that's interesting. Let's grab one of those and do a little theorio. Look at that Maxieta Storm of Ragnarok, secret rare with a $25 market price. Unlimited copies already at $30. This is for lightly playing Neiman, by the way. $30 for unlimited versions. The card went up $5, almost $5, in a matter of a day or two. This is very interesting. Now let's look at first edition versions of Maxi. First edition version of Maxi is roughly around $45. So the first edition kind of stood, but the unlimited actually rose, and this is very interesting. Now, I'm just saying this is one random card, and it might not even be in Duel Overload Paisanos. It might not be there. It could be Harpy's Featherduster, or maybe Vanny's Emptiness. We don't know. But I know people that do know, like the other YouTubers, and you do as well. So once again, Paisano, would you go ahead and tell your friends at locals? Would you tell your brother, if your brother plays Yu-Gi-Oh with you? Would you tell your one good friend? You have one good friend, right? At least one. Would you tell him? And what do you think anyone would do with information about cards that are coming out? How would they manipulate the market? Now, of course, I'm not throwing accusations, by the way. I'm just throwing a theory out. This obviously might not be a thing, which more than likely is probably not a thing. But the information is so strong to see a card. Hey, here's this card right here. It's banned. And this card is worth $10 right now. It's banned. But you've seen in Duel Overload, and looking at Duel Saga, you go, this is the ultra rare in Duel Saga, but it has a secret that's out, and the secret is not that expensive. I don't have a secret from my deck, and, well, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Methinks me buy some. Maybe a play set. Once again, this is me just throwing a theory out there for you Paisanos, but, and this is all because Konami said don't upload the video yet. Once again, I'm not blaming anybody. I think Konami's being careful, but I think they jumped the gun on allowing content creators to open Duel Overload. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword that's happening right now. But the speculation in the market, it's there. And it's not going away. It's only going to increase. I previously looked at Vanny's Emptiness, and I previously looked at Harpy's Featherduster, and I didn't see no noticeable spikes. But I did see a noticeable spike in Maxi, Secret Rare, Storm, and Ragnarok. The Ultimate Rare version of this card obviously is holding a relatively high value still. But even then, like, I'll tell you right now, and this is why I don't think no one's saying anything, but there's always the possibility. But I'll tell you right now, if I opened a Duel Overload and I saw Maxi in it, I would go to the bathroom, go on my phone, and I'd buy me an Ultimate Rare Maxi. Yes, it's $300, but imagine this card comes off the ban list. How much is that Ultimate Rare gonna be at an Astro Pack 4? You let me know. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, guys. I'm just talking theory right here. There's nothing, once again, pointing at no good guy or, oh, V's throwing, no, I'm just throwing theory out. I'm just saying it's very interesting, and you always got to continually ask yourself that every single day as somebody looking at the market going, does somebody know something I don't know? With the right reason, of course, and with right information and knowledge, and are they using that information? And I mean, something people can say about us market watch content creators, something people can say about other content creators as well, but it's always something that has to stay in the back of your mind when you're looking at these cards. Once again, that's why I always put in my description, hey, listen, you don't have to buy not one card. I'll tell you if I buy a card, if I don't buy a card, but that's the way it works. That's basically what I'm about, and you guys don't have to even look at my videos. But I do appreciate when you do, and I definitely appreciate when you hit the subscribe button, and I definitely appreciate when you hit the like button. Listen, Paisanos, it's your boy V, and you guys out there, you V's have a great day.